Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Potato. This is Transport Fever. And this is Elstree and Borehamwood. It's a lovely little town. It's the biggest town. It was our starting town. And indeed, it's looking pretty good. Now, in today's episode, we've got two missions. These are two self-defined missions. There's no like, you gotta do this or whatever. It's just, I've had an idea and I kind of want to make it happen. And it's kind of going to revolve around the two forms of transport that I've really been both kind of forgetting about and ignoring simultaneously, accidentally, I would have you know, but either way. One of those is actually trams. Now, we don't currently have a sort of tram setup for... Let me get tram track. We're gonna do street modification and then tramway. So we can upgrade all of this area to be tramway and then introduce ourselves, or introduce trams into the environment. What the heck? Why is everything going so slowly? Okay, that seems to have sped up a little bit. This game does need a significant amount of optimization. There we go. Let's get this improved. Let's just get it all improved. Oh god. Oh god. This is not even going to be that expensive, actually. It should be very reasonable. I mean, I would be fine spending a little bit of money on it, but apparently it's not going to cost very much at all, which is lovely. Lovely indeed. Lovely, lovely, lovely indeed. And pretty much all of our roads should be tramified. Oh, one building had to be removed for that, so that was probably the most expensive little aspect of it. Not a big deal at all. Now, I'm pretty sure that you can only get passenger trams. I'm pretty sure that you can't transport business products or anything by tram, but you know, at least with passenger trams, it's something at least, I guess. I mean, it's the only thing that you would really conceivably need, but it doesn't really matter anyway because we're only going to do passengers by tram. All right. Yeah, I'm convinced that that was significantly hindering in performance when I was trying to upgrade that, so I don't know why that happened, but hey ho. All right, let me go buses. Let me get bus tram stops. I'm gonna get a few more of these. We've already got 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna get fourth one over there. Gonna get one over here and one over there as well. Now, the current route that we have set up, this is the new route, new me, over here. We're gonna extend this route, I think. I think it needs to be extended. I mean, it obviously needs to be extended so that we can include the extra stations or the extra stops that we added. I mean, technically they are stations, but you know, there's stops as well. There we go. Okay, so that should be great. And the other great part is that we should now be able to do some trammage. There we go. That's all upgraded, right? It should all be upgraded. There should be no... Oh no, that got rid of it. Alright, there should be no area that is not tramified that needs to be tramified. I think anyway. It's all connected up. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a crack. Let's give it a bash. Okay, so trams. I imagine that that's a different. Is that a different? Do we not have the ability to get trams yet? Is that what's going on? We might just need to. No, I'm sure we had trams. Do we not have trams? Maybe we didn't have trams. Oh god, maybe we didn't even have trams. Oh no, we just need a separate depot. That's fine. I thought it was the same depot that we needed, but maybe I was a little bit too ambitious there. Okay, 25k for a depot, 28k, 25k, 26k, whatever. I'll take it. Let me buy some trams. Oh, snap, crackle, pop. Okay, how many passengers can I get on here? 9 passengers on this cart. It's quite significant, actually. Let's get all of you guys to go back to the depot and sell yourselves. Yeah, I think this is the right one, right? New route, new me. Just making sure, just making sure. Okay, we are profitable on the new route, new me. Just worth noting. This is not something that I'm doing to make us unprofitable. I hope that this is going to make us even more profitable than we currently are. And I'm going to start off with investing a significant amount of money into this line. This is, you know, our biggest city, and it could really benefit from having a world-class transportation network. So we'll start off with, I think, 10 trams. We'll see how that works. The running expenses of these are going to be slightly expensive, at least to start off. So let's try and get them. Let's try and get them onto the road. Fingers crossed there should be no downtime, and with the additional stations, we should see a little bit more passengers, a few more passengers. Maybe 9 trams is a little bit of overkill, but at the same time, it might be underkill. You never know. You never know. You just never can tell with these things. All right, we're doing okay for logs over here. Indeed, we are. This is very good news. And let's hope that it goes well. I look forward to seeing how much money we can make from trams. 9 out of 9 passengers. That's a good sign. I mean, I don't imagine that it's going to be very profitable to start off with, but one day it certainly will be, I hope. This is a new oh my god, you're fucking kidding me. Our new tram just announced. Really? Really? 11 passengers, and it travels... Oh my god, it travels so much faster. Oh, I want to get new ones. I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them. I don't care. I don't lose very much of their value. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll get 6. I don't lose much of the tram's value because we just bought them. For example, yeah, you've still got like 98% of your value. So I can pretty much get a full refund for these bad boys. Unfortunately, we'll be losing a little bit, but hey-ho. It's probably worth it in my opinion. Just, you know, it's good to get the top of the range stuff rather than getting the old stuff. So, might as well. Didn't really lose any money on that transaction. More than acceptable, I think. Great Bridge of Dorchester, you're doing good. 72 passengers waiting for that. This is an old train, if I'm not mistaken. 17 years old, top speed 50 kilometers per hour. Is this the Prussian G3? I think this might be the Prussian G3. It looks like Thomas the Tank Engine, doesn't it? That does look like fucking Thomas the Tank Engine. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that this is the Prussian G3. But again, I don't know. It just looks like Thomas to me. It just looks like fucking Thomas to me. Man, I still cannot believe that we're making 1 million every delivery of wood that we make to the sawmill. That to me is a little bit insane. Could we do with getting a few more of these carty things? I could probably get a few more of this carty things. This is the Mr. Piggy route, right? Yeah, the Mr. Piggy route. I thought so. All right, I'm gonna buy a couple more horse carts to aid in the... In fact, no, we can get the upgraded horse carts. I say upgraded horse carts, but it is the DMB can stat. I have no idea why it's above the horse cart, because surely it should be below, right? I don't know why, but either way. Let's get a bunch more of these things. And set line Mr. Piggy. There you go. That should help us clear a little bit of the backlog. Not like it particularly matters. The backlog is very, very manageable. But I just want to make sure that it's all fine. Okay. Coal is another aspect that is probably going to have a few more vehicles. Although, at the same time, it's actually unbelievably profitable. How the fuck is the coal route unbelievably profitable? I don't know. But I feel that we should probably rectify that and... There's 100 coal there. Yeah, we could really do with like doubling the number of vehicles that we have on the coal route. This is the weird thing is, right? Is that the further away the target place is, new train very interested. The further away the place is, it's actually better to have more vehicles servicing that route. Like, that's really, to me, that's counter-logical. That really, really is, like, the opposite of what I would expect. But as it turns out, the more vehicles that you can put onto a line, the better it is. It really, really is, because you have more consistent deliveries. I mean, the bad thing about having a place so far away is that you get money less frequently, right? Or at least if you have fewer vehicles, you have money less frequently. But if you have, you know, if you have lots of vehicles on the line, then you don't really run into that problem. The only problem that you really run into is the very, very large starting cost, and the starting cost of, you know, the initial investment that you need to put into the line, because you need to put a lot more into the line in order to get a large amount of vehicles to run on the line. So I'm actually okay with this. Let's get a couple more DMB Cannstatt. And this time, let's stick them on the iron route, because I think that we might need a few more iron pickups now and again. Yeah, that would be a-okay. We're getting a fair amount of steel, which is lovely. There are 13 machines here. Could probably do with, or 13 tools, should I say? 15 tools. We could probably do with a few more, or a few fewer tools. That might be a nice idea. I think this is the Buzz Lightyear route, right? That we currently operate up and down here. Or no, this is the Mr. Potato Head route. We'll get a couple more. We'll get a couple more for the Potato Head route. You know, I really don't think that you can go wrong with overdoing the vehicles. Like, I used to think that too many vehicles was just, you know, was just terrible and it was the end of the world, but now I've come around to realize that that's not the case. That's absolutely not the case. It's just, you know, too many vehicles is obviously not great, but too few vehicles is, you know, at the same time, far worse. Man, we have so many logs waiting at the station. It's actually bonkers. It's actually the most insane thing. We also have a literal shit ton of passengers waiting at the station. Yeah, wow, 55. 55 on the third time's a charm is not even enough. I think we need to increase our number of passengers by at least 50%. How old is this train? I'm looking for an excuse to replace it. I'm gonna replace it. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna replace it. This is the third time's the charm. Let's, first of all, before we go for it, let's actually inspect the new train and see if it's all that it's scratched up to be. Because if it's not, then it might not be worth it. Man, this game autosaves with very, very frequently. 100 kilometers per hour! What's the top speed of this? 100 kilometers per hour. Oh my god. 100 kilometers per hour. Lifespan 35 years. That is an impressive lifespan. It does cost 2.47 million though. So that is a problem. But at the same time, what's the current train that we've got running on the third time's a charm? It's the Class 53 Prussian G, so that basically is a doubling of the top speed. We really haven't upgraded the trains in a while. I think most of our trains are still Prussian G3s, apart from the one that runs on, well, the Featherstone Express is the PLM, which is fine, and that runs with the compartment cars, which can also have a top speed of 60. But none of this. On only one has the PLM. The rest are the Prussian G3s, I think, right? And the Prussian G3s, I mean, they all must be coming up for, I mean, yeah, 25 years. They've had a good service, you know? But fuck me, this is a big upgrade. Like, if we're gonna do this, it's gonna cost a shit ton. It's gonna cost a shit ton. How much is this costing us to run? It's costing us 336k a year. This is 345k a year. So I guess we're almost to the same level. But it's an expensive upgrade. It really is. It's an expensive upgrade. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take this opportunity to do this. Let's hold on a second. So set that on no for now. But this is literally gonna double the speed. Well, not of this route actually. In fact, yes, no, it will. This is the. It's only the Featherstone Express, which is the PLM. Everyone else is the good old Prussian G3. I'm gonna be sad to see that go, to be honest. I'm gonna be very sad to see that go. Okay, so the carts do have a slightly longer lifespan. The compartment cars have a slightly longer lifespan. The 3-axle cars, slightly shorter, but that's not a problem. And operating costs, they're double the operating costs. Fuck me. Let's get good old pink Featherstone Express. I should probably also get a pink this thing. All right, so that's 14 passengers, 28 passengers. How many do we want? I said we wanted to get like 60 or 70 passengers onto this train. So half of 10, it's like 5 carts, give or take. I think 77. So 5 carts is 140 divided by 2. That's exactly 70. Could get it up to 84. But I think that honestly that is more than enough. I'm going to say yes, and I'm going to set it to 25%. This is going to get rid of all of our cash. Fuck. Wrong button. It's going to get rid of all our cash soon. Probably when it gets into the station. Let's watch it become the train we know it can be. Does this rust? I think it must rust as it gets older. I mean, you know, don't get me wrong. This is not a bad financial decision, I don't think. Like, this is, you know, one of our most profitable routes, and I think that we could really see to making sure that it becomes even more profitable than it currently is. And we're gonna need to replace all of the old trains with brand new trains very, very soon indeed. So it's not a particularly big deal that we are replacing this one slightly early. Admittedly, it is 10 years early, but I think that it's gonna be beneficial. Let's wait and see, though. All right, so we should see it pretty much upgrade. It's gonna go from 55 capacity, boom, there we go, to 70 capacity, with a top speed of 100 kilometers per hour. A blistering pace. Absolutely blistering. Oh wow, it even toots. It is brand new. This train itself cost 5 million. 5 million. That is in itself an investment of huge proportions. The problem is going to be, what if we don't have enough passengers at this end? 44 passengers, 43 passengers is, I mean, that's impressive to say the least. 50 passengers is good. If I was going to run with 70 passengers one way and 55 passengers the other way, I will honestly take that. That is really, really good for us. Yep, 57 passengers. Sure. How much are we going to make for this train, actually? That's what I'm wondering now. 60 passengers? Could we get to 60? 60 passengers. That's pretty good. 654k. Or 656k even. I mean, that's just... It speaks for itself. The services are going to be more frequent. We're going to be carrying more passengers. This is all round a hugely, hugely, hugely good move. I'm really, really happy that we decided to go for that. Totally worth it. Absolutely totally worth it. Meanwhile, let's check on the new route, new me. We're not actually making a profit on that. That's kind of annoying, actually. I feel that we should be making a profit on that, but maybe we're just not for now. Maybe the optimistic viewpoint. Yeah, we're not exactly making a profit quite yet on this new route, new me. But we will, I hope. This is the post bus. What the hell is the post bus? That sounds pretty badass. Man, I am happy with this. I am very, very happy with this. This is This is great. It does cost 873k per year, which is almost 3 times as expensive as the last one. But the speed is doubled, so what, you know, what can you do? What can you do? What can you do? Like, there's not much you can do. Something else that I've been thinking about for a while now is upgrading this platform length, because this platform is no longer good enough for all of the goods that we're shipping around. It's actually kind of crazy how many goods we're shipping. We either have to get like a second train and with it a second line that run parallel to it, or, you know, something else. We need to do something. Also, I did sort of mention a little bit in the last episode that we are going to be sorting oil out. I still don't really know what we're going to do about oil and crude oil. In fact, no, I do remember. But I don't really know if it's going to be profitable for us, because I sort of mucked around with oil a little bit before. And, you know, it happened. It was a thing that we did. Let me sort of plan it out. Let me plan it out. Okay, excuse me. There we go. All right, so where's the nearest town? This is Totes. Totes? Totes? Let's call it Totes. Okay. I hate the fact how it repetitively will give me the most expensive design of all time. Alright, perfect. 92k. Sounds good. Where can we place a depot in this town that is not going to cost me an arm and a fucking leg? I mean, even if it did cost me an arm and a leg, we're mostly fine. I mean, that would be pretty much the whole town if we could get it in there. But I don't really need it to be in the whole town. I mean, fuel, which is what we're going to be providing, I'm pretty certain only goes to, yeah, the good old industrial buildings. And if there's only a couple of industrial buildings, then that shouldn't be too much of a problem. However, let's, for the sake of argument, let's future-proof it. Let's future-proof it. 2 buildings will be removed. Or should I say 4 buildings will be removed if we put it in here? Why will 4 buildings be removed? That's 193k as opposed to 492 if we do that one. Let's stick it right there. All right. So here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to have big depots every step of the way. Why big depots? Why not? Oh god, that's a little bit ridiculous. Okay. And we're also going to set up a small country road. I have zero idea if... I mean, 40 kilometers per hour. Can any of our vehicles even go above 40 kilometers per hour? Like, I don't even think they can right now. I think we're pretty much hard limited to 40 kilometers per hour. But we're actually going to have to start thinking about that when we upgrade. The post bus is passengers. That goes up to 25. The DMG Cannstatt goes up to 25. Yeah, so 40 kilometers per hour is... 40 kilometers per hour is a distant possibility. So we don't really need to worry about that for now. All right. What the fuck are you doing? Let's get a road up here. It's outrageously expensive, but I don't really care. Let's get that over there. Now, what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be setting up a traditional oil line. With a twist. That's right. Absolutely with a twist. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be having a harbor right here. Right on the edge. That's right. Docks out of navigatable waters. Go fuck yourself. Come on. Find the sweet spot. Come on. It's around here somewhere. I'm 100% sure that there is some... Oh! Can we get it any closer to the, you know, the depot that we're kind of going to need to transport stuff to? Oh, there we go. That should be close enough, right? Can we get it down here? No, I think not. Maybe there. Since it's a large depot, it should be fine anyway. Yeah, that'll service the docks. Which is great. Okay, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to set up 2 routes. Now, the docks are going to be there. That's a passenger dock. I'm a fucking idiot. I've done that before. I will probably do that again. It doesn't really matter. I've got the money, right? I've got the money. I've got the money. I'm getting it from somewhere, so. Docks outside of navigatable waters, really? 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 Oh, goodness gracious me. Too much curvature? You're really gonna whine to me about that? Can you... Ah, for fuck's sake, game. You're gonna make me... Oh, there we go, thank goodness. I was waiting to say, you're gonna make me go on a treasure hunt all up the coast to see where is suitable to place some fucking docks. Anyway, truck stop there. Stop here. We're gonna set up a route that goes from here to here, and we're also gonna set up a route that goes from here all the way. That's right. All the way up to here. Why? Why the hell not? Why the hell not? Okay. It's a fucking expensive bit of dirt track. Thankfully, we're not going to have a route from that we're going to need to have trucks on that transport oil from here to here. Should be fine. We're going to need to raise all of the bridges en route, so we can probably think about doing that kind of soon. But for now, let's just get these bad boys set up. Okay, let's also connect it up with road, because there's some weird frame rate issue that happens when this isn't connected up to road. Wait, what? Does this not need to be connected to road? Alright, maybe it doesn't need to be connected to road. I thought it needed to be connected to a road. Huh. Did they change that? They may have changed that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just misremembering it. Yeah, let's get a ship in a second, as soon as we set up a route that goes from here to here. That's great. This is going to be called oil delivery. Oil delivery. There we go. We're going to need a bunch of vehicles to be on it. You know, nothing crazy, but we're going to need, like, you know, a decent number of vehicles. Unfortunately, the post bus is not for any of the resources that we really need to shift, so there we go. Set the line to oil delivery. Perfect. We're also going to need to set up a line that goes... That is a horrific color, I just want to add. Here to here. This is going to be called... Don't block the depot. A classic route from a classic era. We're already getting oil. It's already working. It's already working. This is fantastic. Okay. Shit tons of vehicles. Don't block the depot. Perfect. Okay, so now this is all working. Now we should be able to get a bunch of boats. Now, this is the tricky bit. We are going to need a ship that only does oil, and I think that is ideally the Vandal, right? I don't think any ship is better than the Vandal quite yet. 25 kilometers per hour is the height of transportation. Road vehicle 32 has reached its limit. What is this on? This is on Woody 1. There's going to be a new vehicle release soon. We'll hold off for a little bit on this. We're going to need to adjust the bridges quickly, so let's go and do that. Now, the annoying thing is that these bridges are an absolute pain in the ass to modify. For the simple reason that if you just delete them and then try and place a curved bridge in the same place, it just will not work. I guarantee you. I've tried a lot. So the best thing to do is just to knock down the old bridge and just place in a brand new bridge that allows all of the water underneath to be fully navigatable. I think that's the correct term, right? Either way, It's much, much simpler just to spend a little bit of money. And then just knock down the old bridge. It's fine. There's like a new warning system in place, which basically means you're no longer prohibited from building, or you're no longer prohibited from just destroying stuff. Too much slope, really? You're no longer prohibited... Fuck's sake, really? Yeah, you're no longer prohibited from not destroying stuff. In the old Train Fever, you used to have to just make sure that you built a replacement road before knocking down the road that the council used to build, or the council used to have. Alright, and then knock down this. Perfect. Alright, let's get some vandals. This is it. In fact, let's make a line first. I'm gonna name the line after the ship, which is gonna be really awkward when we upgrade the ship. Because it's no longer gonna be the Vandal. Vandal. There we go. Station there. Brackley Halt. All the way down here. To whatever the hell that is. Chipping. No, I thought it was Crompington Central or whatever. I don't know why I just got rid of that screen, because I need that screen. We'll go and have a little look and see if that, you know, all of those routes up there are working as intended. But for now, let us just get some fucking vandals. What was the color of that route, actually? Vandal was dark green. I'll take dark green. I'm gonna get... I'm gonna get 3 ships. Oh my god, this is gonna lose me so much money. I'm gonna get 3 ships. Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. I know this is a stupid thing to do, but whatever. So, my logic here, right? My logic here. This is a... I do not think that that boat should be... Wow. Wow, this is a very obvious problem that I see with this depot. It's not long enough to service the boat. Why are you going to Chippington Central? What the fuck was that turn? Holy shit. That was quite impressive. Oh my god. Oh my. Can I do that with other vehicles? There's just like a little video camera there. Oh my. I did not even realize that. Oh my god, you can totally do this. What the fuck? It'll give you the speed and everything. But now I can watch the Great Bridge of Dorchester route in first-person perspective like I never realized. Oh my god, this is actually insane. This is actually bonkers. And you can see every time the game autosaves. Oh my god, this is fantastic. This is absolutely fantastic. I am blown away. What a lovely, lovely, lovely feature. I'm actually in love. I mean, I can't do that forever, but by golly, that was fun. I really enjoyed that. Anyway, I decided to get 3 boats. Why? I don't really know. But we're about to lose what's the correct term? A shit ton of money on this route. Probably because I'm just a bit of an idiot, but I kind of want to just go for it, you know? I kind of just want to go for it. Maybe there's a way that we can get rid of some of those boats, but honestly, like, 3 boats is probably too many. 1 boat is probably more than enough, right? Yeah, we should probably just sell these 2. Like, there's no point. There is no point. There is a way that I can just get you to go to depot and then sell on arrival, isn't there? Is there not a way that I can do this? I mean... Fuck me, we've already lost 290k. That's never a good idea. Yeah, get you guys to all head back to the depot and then just equip you on the Vandal line. There we go. Alright, perfect. That should work pretty smoothly. There should still be oil waiting up there, so... Yeah, maybe if we get rid of 2 ships, that might have a chance of making this route profitable. What the... What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god. Let me look at the view. Oh. We're doing a little bit of off-roading, guys. What the fuck? Oh my god. What the fuck is happening? What the fuck? No, not the tree. Oh, right through it. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck? That is actually super weird. That is so weird. I mean, that's a pretty serious bug, right? Like, I've got to imagine that this must be caused by the fact that I told them to go to the depot and then I re-equipped them and said go on the line. It must be. It must be something to do with that. Unless it's just like a bug. Like, I don't know, but there's definitely a problem here. Are we gonna re-emerge? Are we just gonna get back on the water? Oh, new vehicle. Oh, an open wagon, a verdage wagon, and a tank wagon. Oh, fantastic. Good job, Captain. You managed to steer the boat back onto the water. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Not through the town. No, dear God, not through the town. No. No. Not through the town. Not through the town. No. Look, we're back on water now. We're back on water. No, oh, we're back. Oh my God. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, jeez Louise, that was... Okay, here's the question. Can we just like get fully rid of it? If we like raise all of this land, will it go... Can we just like make it invisible for a little bit? Not quite. We're gonna need to raise the land a little bit more than that. Alright. Like up here. Alright. If we raise it here, can we get the boat to go invisible? Hey, it's pretty much invisible. I'll just finish off my architectural nightmare over there. The interesting thing is that this is probably more direct. Like it's gone probably like from here. It's gone in pretty much a straight line. I don't think there's been any deviation from that. But is it going to return in a straight line? If so, I mean that's just great. But at the same time, also not very realistic. You know what I'm saying? Not very realistic at all. Oh, you are turning a little bit here. I'm just sort of letting the episode tick over, just to see if it's actually gonna do any funny shenanigans again. All right, that's great. It seems like it might go straight. Oh no! Oh, it's okay. The backside only clipped through the bit of the station. Well, fuck me. That is a bug and a half. Here's the question, though. If I tell you to go to depot, and then I equip you onto the line, it's not going to have the same effect. That's a shame. That was almost a good science test right there. Well, anyway, we're making a substantial loss on this business venture. There is a large amount of oil waiting at the depot up here, which is rather nice, I guess, but hey-ho. It does have line usage, yes, indeed it does. 75 oil waiting. I mean, but that's only half of the boatload, right? That's only half of the boatload. And yeah, you know, I think that this is, you know, it might not make money, but it's at least fun. I mean, we've got our money's worth, haven't we? We've got our money's worth. It was funny, to say the least. That was very, very enjoyable to watch. Anyway, ladies and gents, there are undoubtedly going to be a few teething problems with this and a bunch of other stuff. Not to mention the fact that this station is getting way, way, way too overcrowded, so we might have to extend it a little bit in the next episode. We'll do that. We'll do that when the time is right. But ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Over the Potato. This has been a double dose, so to speak, of Transport Fever. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and hopefully it's been worth your time. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.